Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. Contending today's match is the Demons and Sydney. Today we've trekked to the MCG. I'm joined by my accomplice in primetime, Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis.
Richo, what's going through the minds of the coaches right now?
The coach would have told the players to just concentrate on the game plan, and that's what they'll be trying to do.
The batters look great as the players get set to run through them. The Demons running on. The batters look great as the players get set to run through them. Just listen to the crowd for this grand final.
They should really spend some time lapping this up. They deserve it.
Two teams with one goal on their mind. Richard?
In this business, it's all about grand final wins and your performance on the big stage. It's good for sponsors, it increases membership, we know that, and you get a global audience to sell your brand to. Then you can encourage good players to your club and keep the good ones you've got, because hey, everyone loves a winner. In summary, win at all costs.
We have the toss of the coin. The Demons winning the toss. Well, they say patience is a virtue, but if we wait any longer for the siren to kick things off, I'm sure this crowd will get a little unruly and maybe take matters into their own hands. Here's the first bounce of the grand final.
After all the hype and excitement, we finally have the start to the showpiece event of the season, the grand final.
Takes possession. Sinclair threading the needle right there. Snicks the ball away in time. He's got the football now. Handballs to the running man. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Vince boots it. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Slams it on the boot. The contest, no match for him. Jams it on the boot. Sinclair takes the mark. Bumps the pigskin. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Viney catches it. Viney feeds it wide. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Parky on the borderline of his range. Kicks it across the ground. He wins the contest. Franklin going for number one. It's in the air. A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. McDonald puts it on the boot. Great mark over the pad. Kicks. Viney gets the upper hand.
Viney's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Laidler slams the ball to his boot. McVeigh with the ball, puts boot to ball. He gets the upper hand. Sinclair boots it. He claims the ball.
Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Didn't middle that kick, did he, Richo?
That was an absolute shocker.
40 metres out. Cunningham going for number one. He really should have made more of that. It's not the score he was looking for. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Jeddick boots it. Gathered by Canterbury. Hunt comes away with the ball. Goes short with a hand pass. Nice interception. Gets it away in the nick of time. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Franklin with the shot. Graham has the ball. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Franklin kicks for goal. Fantastic goal by Franklin. He sinks his first goal, and we have the first goal of the match. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Gorn really gets onto this one. Handballs. Missed his target by hand. Watt gathers. Grundy comes away with the ball. Hits the running man. He's racking up possessions. Talia collects. McVeigh gets the ball, and the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. The rucks are going at it. Gorn taps it. Jack onto the ball. Kelly hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Chips it down towards half forward, and the mark will be paid.
Hibbert's got good knowledge of the game, and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. No one around troubling him there. Kennedy Harris shoots for goal. He's missed the goal.
I would have expected him to nail that. Talia has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Lewis marks it, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. A long way out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. The huge kick makes it to the goals. That puts them back in contention. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball is bounced. Gorn got a fist on it. He gains possession.
Viney is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. Kelly bumps. Melksham handballs it. Viney running in now. Melbourne breathe a collective sigh of relief.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Batted down nicely by Sinclair. Oh, something must have carried that. It's a lovely long kick. It shaved the post just so close. Disappointing kick there. McDonald looking for a lead. Nice mark there. Franklin kicks for goal. That was a huge kick. Malcolm Blight would be happy with that one. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. He gets his hands on the footy, squeezes out a handball. Tyson with the running catch. Knocks up his first touch. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Handball's out into space. Jams it on the boot now. Scoops up the ball. Franklin with his head down, running for home. Franklin sinks the long kick. That's his third. He's doing his job out there.
Franklin is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce.
Sinclair is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Cunningham passes it. Holding the ball is the call. He gets boot to the ball. Canterbury with good strong hands. Kelly gains possession. Puts boot to ball. McDonald scoops up the ball. The ball is scooped up. He picks it up cleanly. Cunningham with the football. Franklin goes for home. Score for the Swans. Sydney are in front.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce straight down. Gorn hardly provided a challenge. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Richo.
This is shaping up to be a memorable grand final.
The first quarter ends with some high scoring on the board. What did you make of the first two? Second quarter, here we go.
The second quarter may give us a clue as to how these sides will perform.
Kelly hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Out of bounds near the goal. The ball over the line. Umpire lets it loose. Punch by Sinclair. Approaching the goals now. Kelly will be cursing the breeze for that one. The Swans with the ascendancy over Melbourne, leading the match 27-13. Disappointing kick there. Solid catch. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. An easy angle for Franklin. Sydney by 15 points. I would have expected him to nail that. Taken by Gorn. He got a hold of that one. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Sydney haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Demons, lining it up with the goal now. Kelly with the shot. It's in the air. That's a goal. Sydney out in front over Melbourne.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. There's the bounce. Sinclair wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win anytime soon. The bigger the shove, the bigger the love. Going for goal number one. Watching, waiting, hoping, marks. Talia kicks it forward. Well, he gave it a shot. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Both hands right in the middle of the back. A clear through. The ball is thumped towards goal by Watts. Watt just manages to sink it. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Big goal for the Demons.
Watts is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
The ball is bounced. Gorn guides it. Has it now. Sweeping handball. Viney has had plenty of it, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet. Sydney are losing the clearances, and they are sitting a kick behind the play and are able to stream forward in numbers, and it's working. Grundy gets possession. Hanbury with the pickup. Sinclair onto the ball. Bud gets the catch. He's got a hold of that one. Rampy gets the catch.
A lovely drop punt. Nice mark under pressure.
Quick hands finding the running player. Kelly with the kick. Tippett with the catch.
40 metres from home. Tippett tries his luck with a shot at goal. Pinpoint accuracy from Tippett. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome, and they stretch out their lead. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Great bounce.
Gorn is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Quick hands finding the running player. Watts aiming for the lead with that kick. Vandenberg kicks it. He scoops up the loose ball. Petraka plays it off to the man on the run.
He takes control of the loose ball. Kennedy Harris with the ball. With the ball now. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Opportunity for Viney. Sends the Sharon on its way. Talia picks up the loose ball. Cleanly picked up. Going for goal number 2. Football is not and never has claimed to be a fair game. A wasted opportunity, and behind at this stage will do little to improve their position. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
The Swans have been taking the time to size up the right option at the right time, so they haven't been hurt on the turnover, and that's why they're on track to win this match. Melksham goes for goal. Viney with the catch. He slams that on the boot. Lewis with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
Laidler kicks it. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Nice contested mark by Melksham. Oh, he's given that top an almighty thump. Petraka couldn't hang on to the ball. Picked up by Talia. He gains possession, finding the running player. Gets boot to leather. Hanbury claims it. Choose to kick it. Strong mark. Picture perfect drop punt. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Not his intention, but he goes across the boundary line. Oliver coming onto the ground. Punched by Sinclair. Handballs. Booted by Hibbert. Nice contested mark by Lewis. Kicks it. Good mark by Jack. He lays off the pass. Kelly puts it on the boot. Bug with the pickup. Vince comes away with the ball. Squeezes out a handball. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. Sinclair puts it on the boot. Heaney has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Hands like dinner plates. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. Hanbury on the borderline of his range. Into the path of Franklin. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Goes by hand. Kelly bad disposal. The kick just clears the line for a goal. And that puts them further in front.
Kelly just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce, laser straight. Good tap from Sinclair. Kelly gets the ball. The end of the second term is in sight now. Kicked by Vince. Tyson presents and takes the mark. Trims the grass with that one, and the mark will be paid. Lobs the handball. That's it for the second quarter. What do you think of it now, Richo?
It's always great to have the
Crowd anxious. Let's get into the second half.
The final half of the year, let's get it on.
Is in his possession. Gathers the ball. A short handball. Sends the ball out into space. Intercepted. An easy interception for Hunt. Gives it to Jones. He's really a ball magnet. Tyson with the hand pass. Petraka gets the mark without contest. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. He's missed the goal. Well, they've got a point, but it won't be enough to get them back into this. I would have expected him to nail that. Talia waiting for the man to free up. Spilled by Viney, intercepted by Grundy. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Sends it on its way. Able to grab it on the half volley. Hand pass by Bug. Kelly gets the ball. Lobs the handball. Franklin is good at wheeling around. It'd be hard to play on a velodrome. Caught.
The dominance we're seeing from Sydney at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contests and take a mark inside forward 50. Vince with the kick. Viney with the ball.
Bumps the pigskin. Melksham claims it. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Kicks beyond the wing. Marks. Handballs. Hanbury gains possession through the interception. Caught by Vince. That's a massive kick. And the ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in. Umpire lets it loose. Gorn with the tap. Scoops up the ball. Has it now. Misses the intended target. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 2. It's gone through for a magnificent behind. The Swans starting to exert some dominance over Melbourne with the lead of 47 to 21. I would have expected him to nail that. Vince enjoying a height advantage.
Vince is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club. Laidler marks the ball.
Jams it on the boot now. No one troubling him there. Kick by Viney. Strong mark. Low spearing kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Played on. Clean pick up by Melksham. Shoots off the handball. Watt unloads one towards goal. That's bad luck. Melbourne trail by 25. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Wins the hard ball. Gorn winds it up. Too far out to score, surely. Chip kick along the wing. The contest, no match for him. Rampy passes. Horrible kick by Kelly. Sinclair gets the upper hand. Boots it. Marks.
The Swans have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. He slams that on the boot, lining it up with the goal now. Puts boot to ball.
Great mark under pressure. 45 metres out. Cunningham takes a shot at goal. Good mark by Tippett. Good as this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Tippett shoots it. Nice goal from Tippett. They increase their lead. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here we go. Deft touch from Sinclair. Kelly with the ball. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Tippett going for number 3. It's shaved the post. The Swans with a handy break leading Melbourne 54 to 22. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Solid catch. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Rowan pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Takes that one strongly.
McDonald's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. He kicks the ball. Heaney with real good use of the body. Heaney kicks for goal.
With the ball now. The ball is smothered. That decision was like taking a bee into a job interview. Not a very good idea. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Vince with the mark. Kicks hurriedly. Takes that one strongly. Rowan will be kicking from, as they would say, downtown. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. It's not the score he was looking for.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Melbourne might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. Franklin with the shot. The ball is gathered. McDonald gets the footy. It's in his possession. Towers gets the ball.
Both ruckmen standing their ground. Good tap from Sinclair. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Kelly going for number 3. Goal. The Swans could score the last 4 goals. The Swans by 40. Ruckman awaiting. Here's the bounce. Sinclair with the mighty fist. With the ball now. Kelly taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Did you like that turn, Richo?
Melbourne need to give it their all. There's no more chances after this.
That was an interesting turn right there. Your thoughts, Richo? The final term has commenced.
It's the final quarter of the year and it should have some great moments.
What with the running catch? Tyson sends it to open space. Viney just stopping for a quick dance. Approaching the goals now. Jones gathers it. She's running hot, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 30 metres from home. A big margin, but lots of time left. All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball. Gorn wins the tap. Terrible timing by Sinclair. Shoots off the handball. Tyson looking unstoppable, handing it back to Viney. That tackle clearly above the shoulders. Tyson slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Vandenberg gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Lining up the goal now, 45 metres out. What has a shot? It's a question of accuracy. Couldn't seal the deal. That score is not going to help them very much. It's not the score he was looking for.
Talia is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. He gets the upper hand. McVeigh kicks it. Melksham wins the contested ball. He gets the ball. Kennedy Harris puts his boot on it. Oh, he's missed it.
Disappointing kick there. He looks for a man on the lead. Takes it well. McVeigh handballs short, puts boot to ball. Taken by Parker. Sends it on its way. Nice contested mark by Franklin. 50 metres from home. He's looking to add another. Perfect kick. Franklin making the lead bigger.
The Swans are taking their time and looking for the safe marking option in the forward line. Most of their goal production is coming from set shots and it's paying off for them.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
Sinclair will give you a competitive contest in every hit-out, I can assure you of that. But the midfielders are going to have to work really hard to earn the centre clearances off his ruck work. McDonald claims the ball.
And that torp has gone supernova. Marked by Heaney. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Stabs the ball. Hannebrink marks it.
Sydney have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. Melbourne need to stop trying to outmark the Swans and just get a fist into the contest. He kicks the ball. Viney catches it. He handballs it. Vandenberg sends it back.
He takes control of the loose ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Sinclair is an absolute ball magnet. Gorn just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. The goal for the Demons. Well, they've stemmed the flow with that goal, but they need to carry that momentum on if they're going to avoid the floodgates bursting. All is in readiness. And there's the bounce. Sinclair thumps it forward. Kelly gets the ball. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Franklin again, Richard.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Gorn receives the ball. Slams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
The Swans have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. Melbourne need to stop trying to outmark the Swans and just get a fist into the contest. McVeigh handballs it. Lewis intercepts the ball. Melksham catches it. He gets boot to the ball.
Big man does nicely. Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. Hannebrink slams it on the boot. McVeigh ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. The ball spills to Jones. Jack with a short hand pass. Gets boot to high. Franklin in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. He brings it out of the pack. Takes that one strongly. Opportunity now for Kelly. Shanks that one. Has it got the carry? That shot wasn't meant to hit the fan. And that ball is out of bounds. McDonald kicks the ball out of the 50. Vince controls. Picture perfect drop punt. Kelly running to catch that one.
Kelly is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. Rowan onto the ball. The ball is scooped up. Interception. He lays off the pass. McVeigh gives the ball to the running man. Kelly has slotted it through for a six-pointer. Sydney lead.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Naismith gets onto the ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Vandenberg might struggle for this distance. He grabs it on the run. A chance to add one more to his tally. The biggest danger here is that they'll run out of time to turn this around. It's not the score he was looking for.
Sydney just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredibly efficient in this match. Lewis goes for home. Goal for the Demons.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. And look at that bounce.
Hogan may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Watts. That will lift the team spirits.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Batted down nicely by Naismith. Tringo passes. Approaching the goals now. The kick just clears the line for a goal. That's number 3. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Kelly with the running catch. Nice hands. Graham kicks it. The winners of this year's grand final are the Swans. Well, they looked good all season, and there was never really much doubt of the outcome today.
I bet the team song has never sounded so sweet.
Always hard to lose the grand final.
There'll be a lot of questions asked about what went wrong here today.
Richo, how did you see their performance in today's game?
The day you take complete responsibility for yourself, the day you stop making any excuses, that's the day you start your climb to the top.
The ground belongs to them right now. There's no opposition as they take their moment to thank the fans.
Oh yes, they should take their time here and savour every moment.
It's every player's dream to be doing what this team is doing right now. They're soaking up the moment after winning the grand final.
Fantastic effort. They can soak up this moment knowing they're in the history books as champions.
That's it for this match. Thanks to my co-commentator, Matthew Richardson.
It was great being here, Dennis. I can't wait for the next match.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.